Hello and welcome to another Geordie Giant Veg. I've got a little bit going on in the shop today. I'm going to show you, I've got a couple of new arrivals which I'm happy at. I've got a little bit going on what I need to do, so I'm just going to show you quickly my new arrivals. I'm quite happy with them and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing in a minute. So over here I have been lucky enough to get my hands on the brand new world record, world's hottest chili, Dragon's Breath, which is a massive 2.4 million Scovilles. I've got my hands on one of them. I'm over the moon. I'd like to thank Neil Price and Bob Price from Bob's Chilies for the chilies. They sent them in this little container here, special delivery, and they turned up spot on, no damage or nothing. So I'm over the moon with that. I bought myself a Carolina Reaper and a Trinidad Morogua yellow. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I ran out of air pots, so I've had to stick this one in this square pot here. But yes, I got this and it came with a little disclaimer saying the Dragon's Breath chili is set you on the understanding that you cannot use the seeds, plants or pods for commercial gain. The plants and resultant outputs are for personal use only at this time. Blah blah blah, goes on and on and on. But yeah, I'm over the moon. I've got a Dragon's Breath chili, and I'm hoping that it'll take off and I'll get a decent big plant out of it. I've potted them up in clover compost, so I'm waiting for to see what goes on with them, and hopefully that they'll take off shortly. You'll see here I've got 4 80-litre bins basically. And today I'm going to be selecting 4 giant carrots, 4 of my giant carrots, as you can see them there, to go in here. They will be going in cocoa on a tray at the bottom. I want to drill a couple of holes, drainage holes, because I don't want anything boggy in there. And I'll be filling these up with cocoa and growing 4 in the tent. I'm going to grow 2 in here and the other 2 in here if I can find room for them all. But I'll show you more of that in a bit when I've got them in and I've got it all sorted out, got the holes drilled in the bottom and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll see you again in a minute when hopefully I should have them all in their pots. Welcome back. I've managed to sort things out now. I've had a bit of a rejig about. I've used quite a lot of cocoa, more than I thought I was going to use. I thought they were 80 litres, but obviously I've compacted the drums down a lot and I've used a bit more than 80 litres. So I've used 5 bags. I'll just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 bags of the Cocoa Pro, and I've used about 12 bags of this cocoa chippings. I'll put that in the bottom. So what I've ended up is I've got 2 giant carrots in these containers in here underneath the Gavita Pro light, which is on the light rail, which is moving back and forward, as you can see. And in this one I've put the 2 onions at the front. This one's split. I didn't think it had split, but after stripping some of it back, it is split. This one's still growing steadily, hasn't split. But at the back I've got these 2 under here. I mean, the light's probably too powerful for them, but I'll find out and see how they grow on. You always find out these things by trial and error, so we'll see what happens with them, in there. I might end up with no carrots, I might end up with a whopper, so we don't know. We'll find out. As you can see, I've got mess all over the place. I need to have a good sweep up. My giant tomatoes are starting to really hurtle along now in here. Let's see what the roots are like. There you can see the roots are really starting to go now, get their feet in. Beautiful white clean roots. I use the canna in those, and also with the added nano iron and silica. I've got that in there as well. I will be using the nano iron and silica with my giant carrots, and with me chilies. I'm going to put the chilies in that tent for the moment until I can get things sorted out down at the allotment. I've still got loads more to do. Not enough time, obviously. I've got another 6 carrots here left over, and they'll be going into my little shack at home, my little shanty shack thing I've got next to my greenhouse, and I'll try and grow those on, see if I can get any big carrots out of them in there. But yeah, everything's sorted. I've got a lot of cleaning up to do, as you can see. Shit everywhere. I've got air pots to clean, but I'm looking forward to seeing how this little champion gets on with the Dragon's Breath chili and the Reaper and the Trinidad Morongo. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. Anyway, thank you Chili Bob for those. I'll see you again on the next one. I'll show you a little my leeks in the Wilma system are really starting to hurtle along now. They're getting bigger by the day, as you can see. They've got a bit of thrip damage on them, which I'm hopefully getting into under control. These 2 big onions here, they're going to be going down the allotment. They've split, so they're going to be no good, but I'll probably get some seeds off them. I might end up just chucking them away, I haven't said that. In here I've got my cherry tomato, which I've dropped right down onto the floor now, and that's hurtling along. I've got flowers growing on that now inside under this little LED light. And my giant cucumbers are sorted as well. So everything's a go, as I always say. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again on the next one.